welcome back to Super Hostile Dalania. We've got some improvements to make. I was going through all the available enchants that we have from all of our villagers, and I found looting 3, which I think could be useful. There's a different enchant that changes your loot into experience instead, but for right now we're not worrying about that. But getting more loot from various creatures, like getting more wither skeleton skulls, or any in general, would be a benefit. So we can get the wither bosses, so we can get the stars, so we can make other things. But just in general, looting would be worth getting, I feel. Also, similarly onto the Flame Dragonbone Greatsword. We got all these books. We got Sharpness, we got Mending, we got Unbreaking, we got Looting. Good to go. Our previous bow had Punch and Soul Binding. We don't have those for the new bow. Punch and Knockback and all that are sometimes what you want, sometimes not really what you want. So we're going to just be going with none of that today. And another thing we're not going to be going with is any power books, because we don't have any of those. So we had to get this in the enchanting. It's power 4, and who knows what else it might have. Here's hoping nothing crazy. If it gives us punch, it's okay. And we get punch 1. Okay. That's not the best enchantment I've ever seen, but okay, it's fine. It's on a flamed dragonbone and strengthened longbow, so it's gonna make do with that. Not a problem. Let's see how many levels this is gonna take. That's a lot to put that on there. We will start with the other things. Put on Mending. Easy. And Unbreaking will also help. Power 4 is not the best, but it does have plus 5% projectile damage, so that's okay. I think our previous bow had plus 10%, so either way, that's fine. Now the Greatsword. Sharpness 5 Greatsword. With Mending. Unbreaking. What isn't unbreaking is this anvil, apparently. Could just use the better anvils. That'd be fine. And looting, 13, okay. Looks like we need 13 levels and another 13 levels, and it's nighttime outside right now. One problem that I'm having, currently, with the whole you get experience from the wheat fields thing, is we are at a really awkward speed. With all of our various things that make us go faster, it is a little problematic. So, slow us down a little bit. And then, there's the problem where if we get onto the paths, we run faster. So, sometimes we're fast, sometimes we're slow. It's really kind of awkward. So what I'm thinking of possibly doing is turning up all the paths, just to keep my speed at a regular and functional regular speed without having to deal with that. Going faster, then slower, then faster, then slower. Because we run with the path and with all our extra speed, we run too fast to just hold down and gather the wheat. So that makes us either pick up like half of the wheat, or we end up with only, yeah, trying to do multiple things at the same time here. Yeah, running on the paths, it's nice, it's great. It's not very helpful in this specific situation. And this is our walking speed with the paths, with all of our baubles off. So if we start sprinting with this and have our baubles on, we just start missing wheat. It's just kind of awkward. We could just sprint through, get as much as we can, not worry about it. Also, we have another effect, which is making the wheat grow slightly faster, which is something, I guess. Not a huge deal. And we can put all these back on. Cool. Alright, that's 13 levels. We can get looting 3 on our greatsword. I'm gonna keep using these bad anvils, even though I don't need to. Also, probably point this out. Apparently, the effect with the jagged, with the stone of the sea here. Let's shift. When equipped, plus 120% swim speed. Okay. Immunity to thirst, tough as nails. Okay, we have to hold all sorts of different things on these things. There we go. Immunity to thirst. So that is the thirst debuff, and not the entire thirst mechanic. So, a little bit more situational. But still okay, though. Yes, we can move into our 4th wheat seeds chest. We don't need that many wheat seeds. We're just having a whole time with it. So now, when we compare these two, the saber, it's going to do more damage when a foe has less chest armor. We also do damage absorption. But for the greatsword, it has better reach, sweeping attacks, and we have made it so we don't need to worry about the two-handed. So, situational. Even when this does twice as much damage, when it does, when there's no chest damage, chest armor to worry about, it's still only slightly better. Maybe 22.5 instead of 21. It also is a little bit faster though, so. In general, for running around, saber's pretty good too, because the extra damage absorption. The bow's just pretty solid overall. Put you in the old items chest. Okay. Next up, I want to make myself another wart farm. Not quite at the right height yet. Okay. Oh, the jump is so jumpy. Alright, do we have my axe on us? Of course we don't. We're just going to use this as our way up here. We're just going to put the netherwort farm up here. Why not? We don't quite have that much netherwort. This is not a... I just don't want to deal with all the changing anything up here. So we're just going to make a big square netherwort farm. Because reasons, I guess. I don't know if our farming buff thing would work on netherwort. Also don't know if they're too close to the torches or anything, but it's probably fine. Okay. Netherwort farm. It's up here now. And we just need to... Yeah, we need more. We need more of these blocks up here to make this a whole thing. There's that hole that goes down to bedrock. That's fun. Any of those blocks in here? Polished diorite. And more polished diorite. Perfect. Need a few more dark oak planks. Construction. Very fun. We don't really need to worry about the whole keeping it all enclosed. Just functions better. Well, we can't get in anymore. Looks weird. That's fine though. It's functional, and that's what matters. We can still sit here and observe our farms. Just need to. We need to jump up to get here. That's not great. We're not going to come up here very often. It's probably fine. Okay. Any potions we want to make? I'm not sure. Let's collapse this. What's the requirements for hell shelves? Okay, those require potions of regeneration. Ooh, that's not good. I wonder if it'll take any kind of these. It says like regular regen potion. These are splash. It's nether bricks, a bookshelf, a blaze rod. We're still kind of... We don't have too much blaze power to work with that right now, so we're probably not going to bother with that. These allow you to get increased enchantments. We could try at least one. Make sure that the, well, test to see if the splash potions work. I'm not expecting them to. There's a recipe to make a blaze rod again. You can just turn back into blaze powder. So that's perfectly reversible with very, very renewable sticks. We're gonna need at least one blaze powder for this brewing. Well, if we're not going to be making the potions, we don't need to be brewing. So. Yeah, a lot of the potions seem to be hidden, which isn't great. No, I know how to make potions. It's fine. Let's see if we go to the hell shelf. Click this. Click the potion. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's gas tiers. That's not good. If all of our splash potions of regen don't count, we're gonna be in a big problem for that. The other thing we need is bookshelves. Just make regular books be fine. And we even got some bookshelves. There we go. So give me splash regen potion and then regular regen potion. Yep, that makes a hell shelf. Building a magic 30, that's a lot. That's fair, because it's very... Yeah, the splash potion doesn't work. Crud. Okay. So, a few things we know here. Never drink regular regeneration potions, because we need to save all of those to make hell shelves. Also, we can't use hell shelves yet. It's a very high-level item, and that's pretty appropriate. Well, let's make the one. Your recipe's unlocked. Check your recipe book. I don't think I will. So we're going to put that in here to remind ourselves not to drink the regeneration potions. Right. We have 14 diamonds, and that's insufficient for the next thing we want to do. Just put this kind of stuff in here. And with that done, I don't think there's really any potions we want to brew right now. But having this around is worthwhile. We have a potions. Want to be the potions box? Why not? Okay. Next question. We've been looking at this dragon's eye. from here. Oh, look at all this. We can hold shift and control. Doesn't give any attribute modifiers. Immunity to heat. Fair. It says to hold shift. This actually doesn't give any attribute modifiers. Night vision. The current target means that you can look for various ores and things. So that's valuable. We got the head. We got the swords. Let's see if we can make the Ring of Enchanted Eyes. Holding control just gets rid of the hold control button. Okay, fine, whatever. We need one glowing ingot, which is iron, blaze, and dust. One glowing ingot. There it is. So that's going to be 4 blaze powder per each of these. Okay. And the other pieces we need is more iron and a golden carrot. That's easy. We got carrots. We got gold. Is it nuggets? It might be nuggets. Yeah, there we go. Easy enough. Grants night vision. Oh, this is immunity to blindness. That's not exactly the same thing. Which one of these is a ring slot? Hey, look at us. We got night vision now. So that's good. I think I'd rather have all our other options though. Gives an extra half heart. That's good. That's something. But what we're really looking for with this is to make the dragon's eye. Which I'm pretty sure that's gonna... Yeah, that also gives night vision. So, once we combine that with that, that'll be good to go. So for this we need the diamond swords. Put this in a chest somewhere. We got the eyes. We got the swords. We got the dragon head. Which we still need a 3rd dragon head for the other dragon scale we need. But then the last thing we need is 3 glowing gems. So that is 12 ingots. And then each ingot's 4 of these, so each of these is 5 ingots, so that's 15. Can we make? No. That's 10 glowing ingots. So we need 5 more. Oh, looks like the first thing we ran out of there was glowstone dust, so... Actually... And we can switch this back into the powder when we're done. That's 12 out of 15, and that's all of our blaze rods, okay. So that means that's actually enough glowing ingots for everything. We still need more blaze powder. What else can we make with these glowing gems? Because this is very expensive. I'm not even talking about the diamonds yet. We can make a shield of honor, explosion damage resistance. Explosion damage resistance and first aid. Okay. Stone of inertial null, resistance to fall damage. And knockback resistance, apparently. That requires another star. Complete resistance to fall damage is something, though. Here's Ender Queen's crown. Endermen fight you. Endermen fight for you. Immunity to cold. But I'm also... If I remember correctly about the Ender Queen's crown, this also makes you take damage in rain. because you're an Enderman. That requires an end crystal, which requires a gas tier. And there's the Dragon's Eye. It can be turned into Spectral Silt. An Axe of 1,000 metals. What is this? Right click to attack in a large arc. Shift right click to slam the ground and create a shockwave. Wow. That's some low attack speed on that. It's made of netherite blocks from future MC. I guess that's another thing we need to worry about if we want to do that. What parts of the nether are going to spawn netherite? Because there's a whole better nether thing going on now. Then there's ever-burning lantern. Conjure light sources last forever. Maybe use spell by clicking with a wand. There's some magical lantern thing. And we have arcane defense. Generate mana. That's just a whole bunch of glow and stuff. A broken heart. That's the thing that we purchased. My goodness, that's a lot more expensive than just buying it from a shop for, what was it, like, cake or something? Yeah, let's go spend a diamond block and all these heart containers. Drain mana for all ones at hotbar. You make a dragon egg from a different kind of egg. Deathworm eggs, giant worm eggs. Block of ice dragon steel. And fire dragon steel. Receive sun's blessing. Grant sun's blessing for an hour. Call sun strike. To fire a solar beam. With an eye of a cyclops. Blocks of dragon steel. Fire dragon steel dragon armor. Wow. That's another right. That's expensive. What else can we actually? Yeah, fire dragon steel swords. And all of such things. Fire dragon steel armor. Let's see how strong the fire dragon steel. Saber's 9, just off the bat. Longsword. There's the bow. 32 is the requirements on these. That's crazy. Fire dragon steel greatsword. 21 to start. So that's as strong as this with power, with sharpness 5, just straight out of the gate. Crazy. Anyways, we need to go get additional blaze powder. How much more? Let's a little bit more. Enough for 3 more glowing ingots. At least. So 3 more glowing ingots, that's 6 more blaze rods. That shouldn't be, that's gonna be very quick. Let's get set up to go back to the nether for a little bit. Our iron tools are really feeling a little bit substandard at this point. That's okay. Grab some arrows, grab some blocks. I suppose we could. I'm planning to get more diamonds very quickly. Well, relatively quickly. So what we should do here is fix our pickaxe. It's got negative 10% dig speed, and that's just not great. That's even worse. Attack speed and damage. Fine. At least it's not negative dig speed. So now we're down to 12 out of 27 diamonds. Whatever. What else do we want? We want the shield. Want some more bread. We need the canteens. I think we're going to go with the saber in the nether. Just to avoid hitting pigmen that we don't need to hit. That seems like generally the right idea. And we'll get our canteens out. 2 canteens probably fine. Magic mirror. Alright. All of our various baubles and things ready to go. Jumping high, moving fast. Let's go get 6 more blaze rods. There seems to be a large number of blazes in the Nether, so that shouldn't be a problem if we stop lagging. Don't need that right now. The game. Doesn't like spawning more areas like this, does it? Alright. Got our beautiful cyan heart. Oh, magma cube. Hi, magma cube. That was a special blaze. Oh, what did we learn today? Oh, we got a magma cream. That's good. There's a sheep guy over there. Sure, he's having a good time. It's weird that the magma creams are dropping slime balls. I guess that's okay. That's a good thing, I'd say. Oh, the guy's over here. And this is why we brought the saber. Ah, wait, kid. It was pointless to have brought the saber. Maybe he didn't tell any of his friends. Ow, fireballs. Many fireballs. Coming in hot. I wouldn't be surprised if... I would not be surprised if taking fire damage lowers your thirst more quickly. Yeah, that's enough. I'm done here. Pigmen are mad. I repeat, the pigmen are mad. Maybe they'll forget about it when we leave. Well, that was quick. I appreciate a nice, quick nether adventure. Get what you need, and get out there. And lag like crazy when you... This is why we've made protected locations on the entrance and exits. Very convenient. Very useful. Glowstone dust. Iron. Blaze powder. Three. And then we need to change those back into glowing powder. Move this all over. Oh, let's move it over this way. We are building ourselves what we need here. So then for these we need to make 3. 3. Yes. Now the last ingredient for this is 3 blocks of diamonds, which we have not enough. That's okay. I feel like dealing with this right now, so we're just gonna chuck the rest of these items in this chest here. Alright. Another fantastic use of our canteens. They are doing what I need them to do. Get the water back. Sleeping bag. Bigger sword. Both are good. Ladders. Kind of want this on the bar as an... Well, when we get into an emergency situation, we'll move the atlas and have the magic mirror on the bar for teleporting away. So that's a good plan. Okay. Next on the list of things I want to do, I do want to go and finish this by getting the last diamonds we need. But this area and the underground in this general Dalania as far as I can tell, has very low diamond content. So we're going to escape to the outer world to go mine our diamonds that we need. And while we're there, we're also going to try to find a few more things. But before we head out, that's going to get us very far away from our base, and we might encounter more things. So I want to make one final upgrade. We're still rocking iron pants, diamond boots, iron equipment, diamond pickaxe. It's just not good enough, is it? What I want is a full array of the dragon bone equipment. And these are called dragon bone. I guess the vanilla tools are just dragon space bone, and then the Spartan fire ones are dragon bone. Okay. So I want the dragon bone shovel pick axe. Probably not the hoe. And then dragon scale leggings and boots. So to do that, we are heading back to the first dungeon where there is a dragon spawner. I'm going to bring some more vials so we can get more fire dragon blood, or whatever dragons it spawns. I don't know. Maybe it's not always fire dragons. Maybe it's not always bronze dragons. I'd like it to be, so our armor matches, but I'm not going to complain too much. We just need some dragon scales and more dragon bones. Just dragon stuff in general. I'm going to take a boat. Horse is also an option, but eh. Just as quick on a boat. And we were smart and we didn't block the river with our horse bridge. So I think this will work out fine. So I'm going to see you over at the dungeon. I think we should take a second here to appreciate the size of this greatsword. That's pretty impressive. I like it. I noticed that our resistance was gone. I think that was just after we left the nether. So that could be a problem with the nether. Because when you're in there, the overworld isn't loaded, I wouldn't think. So it turned off the machine, so I had to change day and night, toggle a few times to get it back working again. But it actually turned it back on, so at least that's something. Okay. Let's head down into the dungeon. We're faster. We're jumpier. We got even more health than ever before. Everything's going great. Out of here. He dropped his regeneration potion. How nice. Draconicossuary. It's got dragons. That's what we're looking for. Moved around the inventory a little bit. Put the atlas away. Got the mirror out. Okay. Got some blight, guys. That's not great. There's a handful of things. We can move these back now. Let's keep those in the chest for the time being. Top off our water before we head down. Okay. So the first step here is getting over to the other side here. To where the dragons are. Bone archers. Get out of here. Okay. I want to get this area lit up and defended too high wall is good for me, because I can just jump over that. I don't know if this is far enough away to... Y'all are weird. Wow, we just destroyed these bone guys. And that's good. It's good for me. The number of cobwebs. I don't appreciate the cobwebs. Build ourselves a nice wall to keep everything out. Hopefully. That's the dream, at least. Bone Archer. We should probably also take out the steps so things can't run in here. That'd probably be beneficial for our cause. Yeah, it looks good. Look at this fancy troll. Ouch. Didn't stand much of a chance. I think those guys have some kind of special effect with fire. And since our sword is made of fire, we're pretty much good to go on that front. Oh, look at all the magma blocks. It's a good place to get magma blocks. Kinda. Not really. It's gonna make everything dark, but it's gonna get rid of the cobwebs. Oh wow, it's really dark. Well, the cobwebs that aren't up in the air. And really we can walk through cobwebs, so don't need to, but I just don't like looking at them. Ah, it's moving itself a little bit more. Man, when it's dark, it's really dark. We could have went for that stuff that gives night vision. That night vision ring. Probably wouldn't have been a bad shout. Trying to clear up this area. I don't know if all these cobwebs are here originally, or if all the crazy monsters added all the cobwebs. What are you? Weirdo. That was one of the cobweb guys, wasn't it? I dislike them. I dislike them a lot. Cobwebs are no longer a problem, but still. But still. I hear a skeleton. There's bone warriors. That's also gonna be another problem. Oh, sorry, Bat. If bone warriors keep like spawning in the ceiling or something, we're gonna need to go up there and light that up. I guess that we don't actually want to keep the cobwebs because it would stop the bone guys. That's another idea. Oh, it's a tiny dead dragon. How sad. You give me a dragon bones? Oh, fire dragon skull level 1. That makes me sad. Makes me happy though, because that's the dragon skull we need. Also means a dead small dragon, which isn't fun. I prefer my dragons alive, I guess. No, not actually. No. I'm okay with the dragons just giving me their heads. We still need scales though, so that's the next problem here. Another problem here is all these magma blocks. I think they make you hot. So we're going to start getting rid of the magma blocks. Oh, these fancy red nether bricks. That's fun. There's another dragon skeleton. Another fire dragon skull. Does that hurt me anymore? Okay, it's fine. I can work with that. I guess we also don't really need to worry about this because we might have enough flame prevention as it is. See if we can find any more dragon bodies lying around. Yeah, it looks like our temperature situation's pretty good to go. I think the dragons spawn here. The dragon spawn. You can see it spinning, spinning. Spin, dragon spawner, spin. Spawn me some dragons. I don't know how far away we can be from the spawn, but I am seeing this thing. You take a lot of hits. I guess also a benefit of clearing everything out is we would be able to see any dragon spawns more easily. So I think that's worthwhile. And the dragon heads do not stack. While we wait for dragons to spawn, I'm going to clear out cobwebs, I guess. I don't know how long the spawn is going to be. A long spawn would not be too surprising. What with the whole it's a dragon thing. Yeah, just being able to see is worth getting rid of all these cobwebs. And we don't need to worry about breaking down our sword because it has mending. Always a plus. The dragon's gonna spawn when I'm not looking at it. It's gonna blow me up. Got him. It's green this time. It looks like we can choose between either scales or blood. So we got two emerald dragon scales from that. And some bones. I definitely want the scales more than the blood, but I do want a few blood. In case we need to make... Well, whenever we want to try to use super high level enchantments, we're going to want more blood to make more items. What are you? Oh, you're just one of those friendly little fellows. I wouldn't recommend being there, you silly little crystal guy. That's where dragons live. Yeah, that dragon fight was not too bad. What was he, level 2? I don't know if... I think I have a level 3 skull. So it might be able to spawn level 3 dragons here. Not sure. Don't know if I can spawn any higher level dragons. That might be problematic. If things look like they're going south, we have the mirror to teleport out, but hopefully we can at least get us enough scales to make some boots and some pants. But if we can spawn all sorts of different types of dragons, that's gonna be really awkward. I really just don't feel ready to go to the places that say they spawn dragons. One dragon spawner is plenty, thank you very much. I've also heard that first aid is being removed. So that's going to mean that things can't bash me on the head for massive damage. And my actual dragon armor is going to be even more valuable. Well, it's still going to be good. That should help a lot. Not having to worry about just having all of our massive health pool drained because things attack our squishy head. That'll be a plus. I don't know how far away we can be. I still have the dragons spawning. I don't want to mess with any of this grass up here, because I feel like that's probably the main thing that's working with the dragon here. Water. I knew that was going to happen. I was hoping that was an indent that would actually work for that, but no, obviously not. Oh, we got a lot of guys over there. Looks like the wall is working perfectly. Good to know. Apparently it's not well lit enough right there. Well, either that or the Bone Warriors don't care. Both are options. The bone guys are not much of a threat to us at this point, so I'm not too concerned. Suppose we could take this string and condense it down a little bit. Also throw out these wood axes. Don't need those. Regular bow, no thanks. Right. There's some crazy nonsense behind me. I'm not gonna look at it. Oh yeah, that is some space saving right there. Projectile protection 2, iron chestplate. Not too impressive. So you can see this model spinning around. Not really. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's doing the spin. You just see the tail, it looks like. Those cobwebs in the ceiling aren't a problem. I'm not gonna worry about it. I want to take a look at the nonsense over here. Bone warriors, bone archers, manticores. None of y'all can climb, so I don't really care. Not my problem. I guess the next question is, when the dragon spawned, do I want to be close to the dragon or far away from the dragon? It feels like it's spinning faster. I think that once this dragon spawns, we'll be able to know precisely the time it takes for a dragon to spawn. That'll be at least useful information. Oh yeah, it's spinning. It do be spinning. Oh, we're too far away from our water. Get nice and full on water before the dragon spawns. Oh yeah, it's really spinning. Water. Oh, it's just a baby dragon. Yeah, even gonna... Wasn't even level 1. Well, that's unfortunate. And now it's spinning really slow, isn't it? This is going to take a little longer than I thought. Oh yeah, look how slow it's going. Okay. This is going to be more of a waiting game, unfortunately. And a random scales game, also unfortunately. That makes this a little awkward. It seems like the spawning low-level dragons is also really not helping. I wonder what happened. What if those other small dragon bones were from little dragons that spawned earlier? Also, I don't think that the dragons would be able to grow at all. I don't think that's the thing that would happen. I guess it just can spawn some range of dragons from super tiny to at least level 3. They can have any kinds of scales. Oh, this is gonna be really awkward. Definitely gonna have to focus on scales above blood here. I would pay you to spin faster, please. Yeah, it's like... It's gonna be like 10-minute spawns here. Okay, well... It's still worth it. Especially without a flying mount. I'm not too confident in fighting dragons in the overworld. RL craft style, so... We are going to... sit here... and off and on fight some dragons between episodes. I will record all the dragon fights, but it's probably not gonna be anything crazy. I think I'll make like a hole in the wall that I can go hide in. Like I'm not expecting super high level dragons. I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see. Hopefully we can get this done pretty quickly. Get back, get our new dragon scale armor, and head out on another adventure. Next time. Goodbye.